We are at Minuteman Miniatures, Miniature U. So they just gave us the big rundown. They do a 3D scan of your face. They then save that in their database, and they print it on a bunch of different kind of minis that they are consistently coming out more of. They just said they're like releasing they just had a whole new line of D20 RPG minis that released this week. Next month they have even more. But the point is, once your face is in there, which they're doing for free at the con, free scans, once it's there, you can order any other mini with your face on it. We are ecstatic because we are actually making less. I'm making a bard. Will is Viking? Probably Viking or barbarian. Lara is thief, and then we don't know what Hannah's going.
And are you gonna do anything?
So we figured we would just film and show you what it looks like. We're waiting in line. We're up next. Gnome Bard. This is literally me.
No, you're not that cool looking.
I wish I was that cool looking. It is day 3. We'll go and check with Will and Hannah in a second. But we came up to the Pathfinder, Starfinder, Paizo Theater, whatever you want to call it. It's 8:30 in the morning. I found a Will.
Hi.
What are we doing today, Will?
We're gonna fly some planes. Over here, actually. This is the Battle of St. P. Hill. I don't know how you pronounce it. This is the mega game of Wings of Glory that they do every Saturday morning. 9 to what, 1 technically?
Something like that.
4 hours, but
Pretty much until you die.
yeah. And then they give you another plane, and then you die again. And then maybe they give you another. But it's fun.
This is Lara's first time. We played Sails of Glory before. We own those ships.
Yeah.
And Will and I did this last year.
Yeah.
It's just Wings of Liberty with like 40 people.
Yeah.
And you get these buttons that when you die, you get to turn the button back in and you get another life with that particular plane or something like that. Something good happens with the buttons, but the point is you get the buttons and then you get to go and use them again the following year. So you hold onto your button for a year and then it's a really cool way to get people to keep coming back.
Yeah.
And then I don't know if these guys will remember us, but I remember them.
I remember them.
Because you get a lot of, like I said, this is the whole point of this, to keep in repeat people. And the tables are set up in the same way as they were last year. Apparently the year before they were in like a big zigzag. Because you can fly from one table to another table when you fall out. Hey, we found a Hannah.
I came back.
She did. She leaved us. So that starts in half hour or so. I got plane.
Proud and pledging, thank you.
She's got plane. Hannah has a plane. Will has a plane.
Because we're all dudes.
They're the bad
Although it
guys.
does not take
Silly. Oh no, they're the good guys. We're the bad guys. This again, last year was completely different. Last year, yeah, it is. I don't like the. I can't. When I say I don't like the French, it's because Will has a ship. If you're a French viewer, bonjour. Lara can talk to you better than I can. Bonjour. But we are
too early for French right now.
getting ready. The Blues Brothers came walking in. I was not ready for that.
They're on a mission.
Getting ready to start up.
They're on a mission from God.
Hello.
Hi.
As you can see, we are not at Gen Con anymore. It's about 11 o'clock at night now.
It is 11:05.
11:05. We've been there since 8 in the morning. We did a lot of good stuff today. As you saw earlier, we started off with the Wings of Glory. That
Yeah.
Hannah made it to the final 4.
3.
I thought it was her and 3 other people.
Oh yeah, I guess
Yeah.
it was.
So final 4, but it was 3 allies versus 1 Axis, and she was an ally.
So
She won. Which is good for her. She is a shark. If you haven't realized this by now, Hannah hustles and is a shark, and she at any game she plays for the first time, she wins. She's got that talent about her.
She'll tell you she's not a hustler and she doesn't try. And it's true, she doesn't try. She just manages to win.
Yeah, it's pretty ridiculous. So we did that. Then we went on to the show floor. Hopefully there's videos up. The GoPro died during one thing, but hopefully we got some other stuff in. We did a demo of Comanauts.
Yes, thank you.
Which is the new storybook game from Plaid Hat, which is Stuffed Fables, with a couple changes for the better, I think.
Yeah.
I love Stuffed Fables. We really haven't played too much into it, because much like the guy who was doing our demo, he wants to wait to play with his kid, so he doesn't want to do too much. And I agree, we bought it with a eventual child in mind, so I actually don't want to spoil the story too much for me.
Will and Hannah also bought it so they can play it with Teddy.
Yeah.
So they haven't gotten too far into it either.
Yeah, so
but it's still great.
Yeah, great game. There was some stuff that we had a little... Because it was on a grid, it made things a little more linear. This is way more advanced, which is really cool. We demoed that. Oh, Lara and I played Monster Apocalypse, the reimagining from Privateer Press. It used to be a already pre-assembled, pre-painted miniatures game. I want to say it was from Wizards of the Coast. I could be wrong about that. Now, it is the same base of game, except now it's like there are other stuff where it is... you gotta paint it, you gotta assemble it type of stuff. It's interesting. I liked it. Did you like it?
It wasn't bad. I'm a little indifferent on it.
Yeah, it was. We could play it again, but we have Pacific Rim Extinction coming out, hopefully by the end of the year, like
And-
the Kickstarter says.
And I can only play 2 games at a time where it's monsters versus robots, because you play robots and or hordes, and I
Yeah,
play monsters, and
it's-
then we're gonna play Pacific Rim, and I can't do too many.
But
robots
I would
versus
we
monsters.
would rather also play Pacific Rim just because we're more into Pacific Rim, and those are pre-painted, pre-assembled, so that just makes more sense. Will we get into it? I will get into it based on how Recess and the community in Northeast Ohio gets into it. If there is enough of a crowd, I will get into it. But otherwise, we won't be doing too much with that. We played Reef from the same guys who make Azul, Plan B. Very fun, interesting puzzle-y game. Probably an eventual pickup, probably a Christmas request.
Yeah.
But it was a fun puzzle game. It was different. But that was good. Then we went and got some beer because Sun King Brewing, the official beer sponsor of Gen Con, they made a gamers beer, an amber. It was really good. I realized that I threw my can away.
Beer. I don't like beer, so I can't say it was really good.
It was really.
It was good.
It was quite good.
I enjoyed it. It was fine.
Then we went to go a taco pub called
was
Broken English. That was good. Then we went back. The hall was already closed, so we sat down and played a game that Will and Hannah bought earlier in the day called Jungle Joust. A cute little rhino jousting game with a very convoluted scoring system because it's essentially a game about betting on jousting. So
I feel like I would have enjoyed it more if I wasn't as tired as it was.
Yeah.
Because it was also 7 o'clock at night, so we had already done 11 hours of walking and playing games, so I may have been a little too tired to understand what I was doing.
Yeah, a cute little game.
Yeah, it was nice.
Then we ended the night playing Warhammer Age of Sigmar Champions, which is the new card game that just came out literally yesterday, or whenever you're watching this video, X amount of days from August 2nd. It is a trading card game from the guys that made Light Seekers. We played in a starter event. Essentially, we got a booster, or we got a deck. We played 3 rounds with that deck. Then they gave us boosters for just participating. Then every time somebody won, they got a booster. I won 2 out of my 3 games.
I won 1 out of my 3 games.
You won 1, but how did you like it?
I loved it. That was awesome. I enjoyed it a lot.
She said love. She didn't say love before. She said really liked it. Now she said loved.
It was good. I really, really enjoyed it. It's an interesting... Well, it's not an interesting system. It's what I have played before in types of games. It's the same concept of
trading card games.
Yeah.
Trading card games is just different ways to make it all work.
Yeah. But I enjoyed it.
Point is,
I played Death.
She did play Death. I played Order. We will be bringing you content on that game. We got numerous booster packs because Will and Hannah won't have the time to give to it that we're going to give to it. They gave us their booster packs. So Lara's got a whole bunch of booster packs. I've got all the ones from my Founders kit as well as the booster box that I bought. So we've got a lot of stuff coming. So we will be making some footage of that. Maybe we'll even do some of the app. Like if we play single against other people online, we can probably record some of that. But the 2 of us, will be bringing content, playing different decks, and I know there's some people in our friend group that are going to want to play. We just got a lot of stuff to demo off to when we get back to see how many people are into it.
Will and Hannah got a lot of games that hopefully they'll video and...
Yeah, they should be starting to get out some content themselves. You know, Teddy and all, having a kid kind of changes a lot of that stuff.
Letter.
So, and then we got a game called Adventuria. Mm-hmm. That was our YOLO purchase. I always have one YOLO purchase where it's just something that looks really cool, and I don't care what the price tag is. I'm just going to pay it.
My thing looks really cool, and I really didn't care how much it cost.
Yeah, she'll show that off later. Check our Instagram if you haven't already to see what it is.
I posted it on mine.
Okay, Lara messed up. It'll be in a video because it'll be fun.
I'll wear it tomorrow.
It is a adventuring co-op or duel card game
based on The Dark Eye, which is the #1 RPG in Europe. The guy was telling us they are not big on D&D and Pathfinder over there across the pond.
Supposedly, I don't know.
I believe it. I've heard a lot of Brits that don't like D&D. I don't doubt it.
He could have been selling you a shtick.
He could have, but I trust him. He was a super nice guy. They did an English printing last year, and literally what's at Gen Con right now is what's left of the English printing. They'll eventually do another one, but won't be for, I think he said, like 6-7 months.
Yes, because they printed in the EU.
It's printed in the EU, and it's got to get over here. So the quality is going to be way better than stuff that we get over here. EU games just have nicer product. But we got a deal of the base game, 4 expansions, and then they gave the most expensive, which is the 5th expansion, for free on top of that. So we got a whole bunch of stuff with that. We're actually playing it tomorrow, hopefully with him. We don't know. He was doing some demos today, but we had the Champions Tournament, so we couldn't go back with it. But he told us to go tomorrow to get a demo of it so we can, get home and be able to just open it and start playing and not have to reread too many rules. All in all, good day 3.
We'll just do a quick turn. With the exception of some games over there, but I'm gonna say about 80% of everything that's over there are things that we've purchased.
Everything this is us.
Yeah.
Everything you see in that corner is us, and you can't even see all of it because it's already bagged up because we're leaving tomorrow. This is full of games. Our temp board game backpack before we get the good backpack in November.
That's a nice backpack. Before we get the good one, that's a good backpack too.
It's a good temp backpack. We're getting the super nice one though, from Kickstarter. Go check out Geek On, and check out the ultimate board game backpack. At least the Kickstarter comes out in November, but check it out if you're into transporting your stuff. Definitely worth. Yeah, that's gonna do it for day 3 wrap up. Tomorrow we've got the demo in the morning. One more last thing to see if there's anything that we want to shop for.
Hannah are 45 minutes away from being in an escape room.
Oh yeah.
That's why they're not here.
Yes. Will and Hannah are doing an escape room in downtown Indy. So that's why we're not doing this video with them. Yeah, so they'll be home at like 2 in the morning. But whatever.
I'll be up.
I'll be asleep. Gen Con 2019 will be here in a year, and we'll be back.
Maybe in the same house.
Airbnbs are cool.
Yeah. This was way better than being in a hotel. Mostly because with all the stuff that the 4 of us got, we would have been tripping over everything.
See ya.